get off the shoulders. Meh. I cannot talk. Let's hope it's a good video. Hi guys, welcome back to TotallySez. We're here for another week on my channel. This week I put out the hashtag AskTotallySez and asked you to submit some questions so that I can answer them. And I think we'll just get started, shall we? So the first question I received was, who is the one friend you feel like you could confide in about anything? I probably have two friends that I could probably talk to about anything. Those would be Katie, who I've been close to forever, and she's always been one that I talk to about everything and anything. And more recently Phoebe as well. We've talked about a lot of weird conversations lately, and last night we talked about how we could change the world with a piece of gum. My second question is best memory. My best memory from my childhood is probably when my brother and I used to play shops when we were younger. One time we had a fish and chip shop and we went and caught the fish ourselves in our backyard. We had like one piece of the grass was a river, the other piece was like the beach, and then there was like the deep ocean, and we used to like fish with what did we fish with? Like an old broomstick, and we used to fish with that and catch the fish, and then we'd cook it and store it in this freezer that we had, an old freezer, and then we'd sell it to our mum and dad all the time. And we also owned like a restaurant, and we sold hamburgers and stuff like that, and I made a menu and everything and drew up cool pictures and stuff and made actual prices and pretended to run that too and made like table numbers. Oh gosh, we were so stupid. What were we thinking? The next question is, who is the coolest study buddy, which I received from my coolest study buddy, Phoebe. Phoebe and I do a lot of study together now because we have a lot of classes together, and Phoebe actually gets me to do work, otherwise I would just sit there and not do anything at all. Although last night we did have a very unproductive study night. Yeah. Whoops. If you don't already know, I work at Subway. I have had a job there for about 7 or 8 months, just a part-time job after school and on weekends. And so the next question I received was favourite subber, which is a person who works at Subway, from one of my favourite subbers. So my favourite 3 subbers would have to be Chloe Stevens, who asked me the question, Chloe Spears, and Renee, who's also my best friend from school. The next question is a 4-parter from one of my friends from netball. The first part of the question was my favourite teacher. My favourite teacher would have to be my English teacher, Miss Galea. She just understands me a lot, and I go to her basically after every English class trying to get her to help me to do assignments and catch up on work and just help me with things that I don't understand in the class. And it's nice to do one-on-one work because I feel very intimidated in my English class sometimes. Just a lot of people, and I don't want to sound stupid in front of people, which I shouldn't care about what people say, but it's nicer in private. The second part of the question is my favourite animal. Not that big of an animal person, but my favourite animal would have to be a penguin. The next part of the question is a favourite donut. I am not a donut person. I don't like donuts at all. I used to just eat the cinnamon ones, but they're all a bit sweet for me, so I don't eat many donuts, so I don't have a favourite donut. And the last part of the question is favourite chocolate. My favourite chocolate would have to be a crunchy block. Next question is, are you a dog or a cat person? As I said before, I'm not much of an animal person altogether, but I would have to pick dog over cat because I'm allergic to cats, and because I'm allergic to them, I've just found all these other things that I don't like about them, so I don't like cats at all. But in saying that, I probably wouldn't get a dog either, but I'd pick dog by default. Next question is favourite shop. My favourite shop is Ali. I recently went to Ali in the Gold Coast, and I spent an hour and a half in that shop, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Tiani and Ashley contributed to that, but yeah. Shout out to you. Yeah, and this shirt that I'm wearing is one of the things I purchased from my last trip to Ali. Unfortunately, they don't have it in my hometown, which sucks. But whenever I go up the coast, I always go to Ali. This is a bit of a weird question, but let's go. Would you rather a head the size of a watermelon, but everything else is in the normal proportions, or hands and feet the size of watermelons? I had to think long and hard about this one. I don't know the answer. What would I do? A head or hands and feet watermelon? Or hands and feet or a head? I think I'd rather hands and feet. Maybe because you could pick up things easier, more things, and you could walk, you could take bigger steps, I think. No, because then your legs would still be short. I don't know, this is too much for my brain. It's hurting. I don't know. I think they'd both be helpful but annoying at the same time. But I think I'd have to go with hands and feet the size of watermelons. The next question is, what is your favourite time of the year? My favourite time of the year is probably February, March, so the start of autumn, because autumn is my favourite season. So the start of autumn, because I can go and buy heaps of autumn stuff like candles and sweaters and long pants and just nice autumny stuff. And February more because that's when my birthday is, and yeah, the lead up to autumn mainly. I feel like a flower child today. Lots and lots of flower on the shirt and the hair and flower, 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 flower. The next question is, what is your perfect date? My perfect date would have to be if we went on like a picnic for lunch and then went somewhere like fun. I don't know, go to the movies, go bowling, I don't know, paintball, I don't care. Something fun that I could do with the guy and it would be a good time. And the last two questions kind of go hand in hand, so I'm going to answer them together. The questions are favourite passion and biggest dream. Kind of relatable to this video, but my favourite passion would be making videos and filming for YouTube, and my biggest dream would have to be to become a YouTuber and have this as a career and be able to do this every day of my life, and yeah, just be able to do my own work and not have to go to a job that I hate every day of my life. I want to be doing something that I'm going to love and enjoy. Yeah, that's all of the questions for today. Thank you guys for submitting questions. I loved all of them, they were amazing. Yeah, this was a really fun video to make, so thank you to you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, click the subscribe button or check out my previous videos. If you'd like, you can leave a comment below with another question and I might answer it in the comments for you. Anyway guys, that's it for today, so I will see you next time. Bye!